This video is based on true events. Some details and images may have been adapted or dramatized for storytelling purposes. Don't treat it as a documentary. The starved pilot is a phrase associated with the brutal conditions and forced march of Allied POWs from Stalag XVII-B in Austria in early 1945 at the end of World War II. The severe starvation, especially among Soviet prisoners, is well documented and remembered by survivors. But there is no specific historical figure publicly known by this exact name. The phrase likely serves as a representative description of the dire experiences many captive airmen faced. As the war neared its end, Germany's infrastructure and supply lines collapsed, causing conditions in POW camps like Stalag XVII-B to deteriorate severely. Food was already scarce, but the dwindling German economy and the deliberate withholding of aid meant prisoners endured extreme hunger. Red Cross packages were frequently lost by German guards. On April 8, 1945, as Soviet forces approached from the east, German guards forced over 4,000 prisoners from Stalag XVII-B on a month-long 281-mile march westward. The prisoners received little food, surviving on meager rations like barley soup and bread. Many traded with Austrian civilians for food along the route. Some prisoners, too sick to march, were left behind and were later liberated by the Russians. The main column of marchers was liberated by the U.S. Army's 13th Armored Division on May 3, 1945, near Braunau, Austria. Stalag XVII-B primarily housed Allied Air Force non-commissioned officers, many of whom were shot down over German territory. The phrase captures the terrible irony of young, skilled pilots, who represented the Allies' technological prowess, being reduced to a state of starvation at the hands of their Nazi captors. While all prisoners suffered, the starvation at Stalag XVII-B was particularly cruel. This was especially true for the Soviet prisoners in the camp, who were subjected to far worse conditions due to racial prejudice and the Soviet Union's non-ratification of the Geneva Convention. While the starved pilot is not a specific individual, the ordeal of starvation and the forced march has been documented in numerous survivor accounts. For instance, World War II veteran Walter Ram, who was held at Stalag XVII-B, lost 65 pounds and weighed only 97 pounds by the time of his liberation in May 1945. His story, and countless others like it, embodies the reality of the starved pilots.